'Cause your opinion don't matter. It's a maniac. It's gonna step on whomever. I'm getting light 'cause I'm gonna make it change. Kicking ass, taking names, cleaning house all the famous. I'm burning out the dead wood, burning down time. 'Cause it's only my way, so get your ass in
Guess who's back? I thought y'all thought y'all were gonna miss me a lot, huh? Nah, I ain't gonna let y'all do like that. What's good, everybody? It's the Neff Knows podcast on the 2-8 channel on YouTube. It's your boy Nephew. I didn't want y'all. I really just didn't want to, let the whole weekend just go by and I don't have nothing for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Been trying to get this little show popping for, probably about maybe 3 days now. So, by all means. Anyway, by all means, it's Nephew doing my little soiree. You know what I mean? So, I really ain't got a show put together for y'all. I want y'all to know that. For real, for real. I really don't have a show put together. I just want to show my face and let you know what we got going on and how long it's going to be before you see me again and all that good stuff. And my baby told me if I don't get this stuff off this table and stop trying to run the show by myself, she ain't going to feel me or whatnot. So I got to run the show by myself. Feel me? So if you see my hand move over there, move over there. That means that I'm doing the thing by myself. But anyway, let's get into some college football because I know y'all gassed up. Bo Nix, game with a touchdown. I want to be like Cam Newton. And if you can hear me, give me a like or a thumbs up. You feel me? Appreciate the set talk. For real, if wait. Cause see, I have to manage this show by myself. You feel me? Cause all my sleepers are sleeping. So anyway, let's get into some college football talk. And I know y'all look gassed up. Bo Nix just game winner. We got Tennessee just lost to Georgia State early. I mean, in the season opener, if you had them on your team and thinking you was gonna say, hey, they're going to be my sleeper team. Not this year. They got another couple of years to get it right. I really got a show put together. Like I said, I don't have a show put together for real. I just make sure that you can see me and know that we out here in the middle of the street and we're going to do a lot of things and we're going to make a lot of things happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I got my pretty smile on. So, we in there. Anyway, so what y'all think about Bo Nix? Because, I mean, I can go and tell y'all a couple of little stories that I got sent to my phone. Bo ain't going to make it. Bo this and Bo that and Bo this. You got to play 4 quarters of football, first of all. And in the beginning, they had a lot of turnovers. Had some turnovers, had some miscues. And, everybody want Gus out of there. And they want to fire Gus. And Bo ain't going to work. We want to see Gatewood, but you still got to watch the game because, I mean, right after the touchdown, throwing War Eagle and everybody jumping for joy and we back and all this stuff like this. And so let's say if that touchdown dropped because the ball was bobbled, the DB would have been in position. He probably would have knocked it down and then had to go for the field goal and you missed the field goal. Then what? I think that's the next best question is then what? But since they got the win, you got to just look at it like, hey, Bo did his thing, and Bo did what he was supposed to do, and all that good stuff. So, I do got a question, though. Because I might even be slipping on my pimping, But did Alabama really play Duke in the Georgia Dome? I mean that is that the best we had for a kickoff? We had Oregon and Auburn, Georgia and Vandy. We got I don't know. Do we really get I don't know. We got Bama and Duke in the Georgia Dome. Who booked that? I guess because Florida and Miami played last week. We had to put some on TV for Alabama, but they struggled. They looked like garbage in the first half. I mean, they really looked like garbage. At the end of the first quarter, the score is what, 3-0? And that's Bama talk? Maybe I seen something. I mean, maybe y'all didn't see something I seen, but, you know, they look like the same. They don't look like the same team that was played in the national championship or the same team that, you know, was on some. They didn't look like the Bama that we've come to know, you know. And the fact that they're in the Georgia Dome playing against Duke, I mean, I understand that there's not really many games on TV to pick out of to broadcast and all that stuff like that. And they played at the 2:30 slot. I mean, because they didn't deserve to play nowhere else in that sense. But is that all we got to talk about? I mean, in the Georgia Dome, we could have went to Duke and played in Alabama. And I don't know, I just felt like they should have been somewhere else and doing some other type of situations and making, you know, just something else. But if you say so, I didn't get how they landed in the Georgia Dome. Tennessee goes down once again. Once again, everybody thinking Tennessee is going to be a sleeper team. They're going to come out and they're going to do this and they're going to do that. Nope. Not Tennessee. Not Tennessee Volunteers. Jeremy Pruitt, second year in. Not yet. Still a little bit more. Still a little bit more, you know, just a little bit more time. Get some more recruits in. And as the year goes on and things are starting to happen differently and everybody's saying, okay, hey, you know, whatever, blah, 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 you know. So I still, like I said, I still think Tennessee has a nice situation building and they might win 6 or 7 games or whatnot, but not this year. I mean, the 6 or 7 games is their style, just about it, you know. But the fact that they just lost to Georgia State, a community college on the other side of Georgia, that's a letdown. SEC play for them this year might go 0-8. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna hit off in this little chat box. Salt March, War Eagle, y'all go War Eagle, indeed. Now I guess we can talk about Bo Nix. You know, no zips, just Nix. That's my title of the story or whatever. But shout out to Bo Nix, man. I mean, played at Penson and the Penson folks, they calling me early, man. It ain't gonna work. He ain't gonna make it. It ain't him. Blah blah blah. Got to play 4 quarters of football first of all. If you feel that Bo Nix is not gonna be the quarterback of the future, a true freshman. Look at the environment that you put him in right out the gate against a Heisman candidate and Justin Herbert in Oregon and Oregon defense. I mean, they ain't never been known for a defensive scheme in a way, but that's just, you gotta put Nix in the same conversation of true freshman, coach on the hot seat, running game decent, defense subpar from last year, you know, got had his moments, and in the bright lights, primetime TV, of course he gonna make mistakes. He's a true freshman. He didn't do like Felipe Franks did, and Felipe Franks is a junior in college, and he still looked like garbage. But like I said, Bo Nix, primetime TV, true freshman, bright lights, everybody looking on. He's gonna make some mistakes. But in crunch time, and I take my hats off to Gus Malzahn for putting the ball in that freshman's hand and letting that freshman do exactly what he do. Win. He won it high school at Pinson. That's right around the corner. Pinson Valley. Indians, I think. Won with Daddy. Now he winning with Gus. Y'all got to be patient. Y'all can't just run off and say, hey, man, he ain't ready, yada, yada, yada. It was only the second quarter, 21-6, and had to battle back. I mean, again, the play calling for Auburn is subpar. You have to blame Gus Malzahn for that. But in the time when it's time for Gus Malzahn to win, he does what he do. He wins. He has taken Auburn to an SEC championship game. He's knocked off the number one team back-to-back weeks. Down 21-6, primetime TV with a true freshman that comes back to win. Now, you have to let Auburn do what Auburn's going to do. Gus is going to put you in a sticky situation, but Gus also is going to get you out of that sticky situation. Indeed. I got any questions? I mean, for real, y'all really just, whatever, but, let's throw my little name up there. I'm still playing with it, so y'all know what I'm saying. We still get a little used to it and shit. But it's the Neff Knows podcast, man. And I really ain't, like I said, I ain't had no show put together. I just wanted to get on here, show my face, and let everybody know that the 2-8 special, you feel me? 2-8 will be still producing, still popping shows, and still making everything. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be your leader in the sports situation. So, I had to put something together. I mean, I've been kind of working on my new set, and I had to build a porch today, so it's all good in the hood. Shout out to everybody that came through and gave me a little time and whatnot. But we are going to be live on YouTube and Facebook, and soon to be iTunes with the Over and Under show. That's actually me and Stan. That's another product of 2-8. So the Over and Under, we still working on getting everything set up for that and all that good stuff. But it's to cover the spread and, give you a better look at how the spread goes and all that good stuff like that. Big show. The big show is going to hit Friday or Saturday morning. I'm not sure. I think it's Friday evening or Saturday morning, depending on how Jesus' schedule works out. But the Neff Knows podcast coming to you every week. I'm going to try to bring a show to you every day or whatnot, you feel me? All that good stuff like that. Our cornerbacks need to practice. It's open the game, Ogletree. It's to open the game, and it's gonna be some jitters. It's gonna be some miscues, some. It's just gonna be a lot of things go wrong. I mean, and that's open the game, but you got time to clean up. The most important part of Auburn versus Oregon is Auburn come out with the win. You got something to build on now, So far as it go by, just having that moment where the quarterback was put in a position, and Gus had every opportunity in the world, and I like I said, I take my hat off to Gus because Gus put Bo Nix in a situation in front of his dad, in front of his fans, in front of everybody that's War Eagle Nation and Go Tiger Nation. He put him in a situation and said, go win this game for your team, for yourself, and show these people that I know what I'm doing. I need you to do that. And he throw a perfect ball. Like I said, the DB out of position, and the receiver actually bobbled it, which I think it was slapped out his hand or whatnot. But all in all, it's just more like, it was actually a good situation, man. I take my hat off to Gus, and we play them week 5, and they got to come to the swamp. Don't bring NIX down there with that rah-rah, but I take my hat off to Gus. Gus put him in a situation and said, go win your football game. This is what you do. We can kick a field goal and win the game anyway. That's a given. 16, 17 seconds on the clock. That's a given. Go out there and throw you a touchdown, and we gonna show the world why we War Eagle Nation. Man. Shout out to everybody that came through though, man. I ain't had nothing put together. Shout out to y'all. I should have had something put together because I could have been up and live and direct, but I ain't had nothing popping. Yeah, you doubted, Bo. We got J Love from YouTube said he doubted Bo, but he got to give him credit. Yeah, indeed, Bo Nix really showed me that he belonged in the spotlight. You know, I mean, he did went to high school national championships or high school championships or whatnot back to back years for a daddy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I mean, he proved to be that was his moment. Gus gave it to him. Gus said, "Huh, go get your moment." You know, when the game was when the game was tight and the score was 21-6 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Well, no, I think the score was 21-6 when I really picked it up or whatnot. But Auburn battled back. Auburn battled out a whole lot of things, and Auburn actually had a sense of, you know, this is what we gonna do. We gonna sit right here and we gonna make it happen. I like that. I like that from the Auburn family. I like that from Gus. The way Gus managed to have his team keep playing in all the times that he thought of that true freshmen and turnovers and everything happening, and it looked bad. You know, I quit. I'm good. I quit. You know, me personally, like I said, I think he said it's really gonna show next game. Nah, I doubt it. It in next game you might have a scrub team and it'll come off saying like, you know, let's clean up some things and all that other stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong. Auburn has not had a secondary in a long time, in a very long time. They have not been known for defense. It's been really fun and gun. I mean, fun, gun, spread option, run. I throw it over the top, run. That's all Auburn ever been known for. So, you know, Gus actually has changed the culture, and you can take that back to Stidham. You know, he's actually changed the way the offense runs. I mean, gonna keep a little tempo, got a little, you know, let's run with it. But then in the same sense though, you know, it's just like we're gonna do this anyway, you know. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm trying to work too much at the same time. I don't know if that worked out or not. Can we just talk? Hey, but for real though, when I guess when I do my next show and I'm gonna really have a show put together, I want y'all to check this right here out. Don't worry about that hotlines. Don't worry about that part right there because they're gonna keep popping up. I want y'all to check this out right here. Next show we do, we're definitely gonna have a call-in line. Feel me? Definitely gonna have, you know, be able to take phone calls and y'all can get your voices heard, and we're gonna be able to put all that together. Yeah, I got a lot of work. There's a lot of work behind this one. So, you know, like I said, everything is being built. It was built, and I just can't roll it all out to you at one time because it's 11:30 at night, something like that. 11:40 at night. I ain't had time. I had to build a porch today after I got through putting my shelves up. So I don't know y'all like that background, but I thought it was coolio. What's up, Oscar? How y'all doing out there, man? Make sure y'all hit that share and that like button, man, and let everybody know that 2-8 back and direct with the Neff Knows podcast, and then we got the other show that comes on the Saturday, the Friday, the Over and Under. We might bump it on up to like maybe the Monday or the Tuesday, something like that. But the Over and Under is talking the spread, talking the covering the options, all that other good stuff, blah blah blah. It's still being whirled out. And the big show hitting on the weekend. He said, "Good buddy." Oh yeah, just working, man. Just working. Just make sure everything. Far as it go by, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you're on the YouTube. If you're on the appreciate that Ogletree. Appreciate that. He said love the 15 jersey. Oh yeah, that's Tebow, baby. I can't even get my hand on that. So yeah, that's Tebow. You got Beckham, Ramsey. I think if you see your team, if you don't see your team back in some of this lineup back here, that means I don't have nothing for you. Like, I don't have nothing Ole Miss, Tennessee. Actually out of Tennessee, Oklahoma, Illinois, Florida, Ohio State, Denver, Tampa Bay, Detroit, all that. I mean, if you want your team to be highlighted on our show, man, just bring me some. Give me something. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button on YouTube and on Let me see. Okay, hold up. Look, I had to get my. Hold on, give me a sec. Cause I want to read that. Said Bo was looking. Yeah, I think that's what Auburn is known for. You know what I'm saying? But the comment says Bo was looking to run instantly after the snap. Yeah, I think once they got him settled in, he really throws some pretty balls downfield. And I think third and what it was 10, with probably about a minute or something to go in the game, something like that, to strike to the sideline. Yeah, when they calmed him down, Bo looked at like a quarterback that belongs. That's going to be a problem for a lot of people. As the year goes on, they still have things they can build on for Bo. So it's like his elevation game will go up, way up. You know what I'm saying? Like his confidence level builds and builds. I mean, I'm pretty sure Bo, soon as he's gonna hit the car on the way back home, you know, somebody got to get him the game ball. Because once he calmed down, and all right, cool. This is what we're gonna do. Bo took control of that game. NIX had the crowd on the edge of their seats. You know, I know all Auburn fans at home watching like, man, I know them, man. And then hit him with that Bo knows. I picked on my day off last week when we were playing. I think a lot of Auburn fans had really kind of made me mad, but you know, and all in all, I really felt that Auburn had enough defense, enough run game to win that game. And then when you look at it, you're looking at it like, oh, they down. That's not good. He said Florida was lit back in the day. They were decent. Got a couple national championships. Hey, man, I want you to tell y'all something, too. Urban Meyer is not employed by Florida Gators, even though he was seen in Miami or Orlando with a Florida shirt on. We are not employed him. He cannot come over here making Ohio State money, talking about getting a check from us, too. We don't play like that. Like I said, man, I appreciate everybody that came through. Holla at me. Like I said, next week. My bad. My bad. Next week, starting next week, the call-in line will be at full-fledged. It'll be ready to go. That's the number. Make sure you be able to call, get your situation came across. You want to go one-on-one with me, let me know. But I'm Neff, and this the Neff Knows Podcast, and I'm out. Y'all be safe. Go Bo!